Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Deadly Premonition Origins for the Nintendo Switch. This won't be our first time playing, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or just see another game you played start to finish that might be a little obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? Let's see, yeah, Hydrox is a very old brand of cookies. They're from like, what, the 60s? Maybe older? It is a very weird name. It sounds like a cleaning agent to me as well, which is maybe why they haven't brought it back too much. It is a really chill song, Drav. I do like this song a lot. It's one of my favorite in the game. Shadow Lion, welcome in. Oh, I'm glad you like that glitch. I love that clip is so good. Lost! Lost, thank you so much for the resubscribe. 9 months right there. Twitch baby achieved. I appreciate the support, Lost. I'm glad you enjoy being with us all this time as well. That was Crap, welcome in as well. How are you doing today? Alright, so we are on episode 2, chapter 22. So we're going to do the in-game recap first, and then I'll bring everybody up to speed real quick. Also, this episode is called The Throne of Abyss, in case you didn't already know that stuff's getting intense. Let's see, is there an actual song that can be found for this? Yes, the song, I believe, is called Greenvale, which is the name of the town. So yeah, if you look on YouTube for Deadly Premonition Greenvale, I think that's the name of the song that's playing right now.
Previously during the investigation. Okay then, Zach. Let's pay Harry another visit and get to the bottom of all this.
And that one. And that one too. All red seeds.
Welcome, York. The killings 50 years ago. There is something about it that you won't find written in those files. The people were attacking and killing each other, rampaging as though insane.
Quite a story.
York, I told you, it's nothing more than local folklore.
What does that all mean?
It's called The Legend of the New Raincoat Killer.
York, we found Thomas.
Zach. Okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature. Perpetrator is exactly who I thought it was.
Alright, so last time on Deadly Premonition, a lot of stuff happened, and a lot of stuff was revealed. The main points you need to know are... we had to get in a fight with Thomas, and Thomas was killed in the fight, but unfortunately, it turns out Thomas, although he's connected to the murders somehow in ways that we don't fully understand yet, Thomas was not the killer. And York is claiming that the actual killer is Sheriff George. So right now we are going to follow up on that and possibly confront him, see if the truth of that, and we are at the police station right now, which is turned all Silent Hill. Yeah, Thomas had some secrets, and I want to talk about this more at the end of the game, because there's a few more things I want to show people before we get to it, but I think Thomas was handled very well in this game. I thought he was handled with a lot of dignity in this game, and I respect that. And we'll talk more about that at the end of the game. It's not a perfect portrayal, certainly, but I think they did him a lot more dignity than games of this era often did. Ooh. Key for cell number 1. Alright, so we can get into one of the cells downstairs now. That's a red item, that means it's something we need to get. Rin, you're still thinking it's Polly, but she was so nice, Rin. She made us coffee every morning. And supposedly the beds at the inn are really comfy. Also, I don't even know how she walks around with her back like that. Oh, jeez! Get him off, get him off! Oh, there's a lot of zombies out here. Holy crap, get up! York, get up! York, he's got a gun! Oh my gosh! I was gonna try and duck him around him here, but... got the shot off, that did a good chunk of damage. No, he's going for another shot! No, about it! No, go, 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 go! Oh god! That almost killed me right there! I still didn't reload! Holy crap! Holy crap, that almost killed me! Wow! Okay! Okay, that almost straight up killed me. What a way to start the stream. Okay. Oh. Marksman, I can promise you we've met every character we're going to meet. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, there's no squirrel on that key. That's how you know it's suspicious. The Woods and the Goddess. Thank you, Drav. I wasn't sure what the title of that is. I'm gonna have to look more into the soundtrack. Also, if anybody didn't see it yesterday, in stream chat on Discord, I posted that song I was talking about yesterday that's in the game, but that's in the game code, but doesn't appear in the game anywhere. It's really good. I like it a lot. That was crap. You love the after game discussions. I love having them. I love being able to chat about game design and reviews and some behind the scenes stuff. The back problems are just a ruse, you say, Rin. You know what I bet it is? I bet she's trying to collect the insurance money. She's gonna burn down that big empty inn and try and get rich off of it. That's what it is. Oh, there's still more? Alright, I think he was already dying, but I knocked him down there. Alright. Well, that got messy. I think this hallway does have infinite zombies, so we're not gonna hang around here too long. Oh, jeez, alright. Let's get to the basement, shall we? Crowbar, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stop spawning out here. I'm just gonna want to move. At this point, I think we're just heading over this way. Should we stay reloaded? There's more zombies coming, though, so we don't want to stick around. Alright, to the basement we go. Now, some of you who were keen observers earlier in the game may actually know where we're going in the basement. If anybody remembers, feel free to shout it out. Otherwise, you will see in a moment here. Infinite zombies, good thing you have infinite ammo. It's a match made in heaven, it really is. Oh, jeez. One spawned right there as soon as I moved the camera. To the place, Falls, welcome in. How are you doing? Something in this cell, but I think it's just an item. We need to go in this one with the red spark. Anna? I think Anna's in there. It's locked. I need a key to open it. Don't we have the key? No, we got a key, but not this key. Shoot. Oh, it's cell 2. We got the key to cell 1, so we can get in here. Right? But I said I had the key to cell 1, didn't I? This is cell 1, apparently. Alright. You're well, Folos. Good to hear, good to hear. So we can get in here. And there's a can of tomato sauce on the toilet. You can see it sitting on the lid right there. And we're going to decide that's the thing we want to take with us. Because York doesn't really seem to have any standards when it comes to food. For some reason. Alright, so we might need to go upstairs then. And go looking for a different key. Yeah, nope, that's locked as well. Alright, so we're going to need to go back upstairs. See if we can find where that key is. You're eating toilet sauce tonight! What do you say it like that? It sounds crazy gross. Oh god, is that why the can was there? Was keeping something in? That's awful. Alright, I know there's a couple doors we didn't explore upstairs. On this side of the building. Oh, there's a red mark up here now. E for cell 3. I don't know how I missed that. Unbelievably delicious turkey sandwich. I'm a little suspicious about that as well. I mean, don't forget, York said the Sinner sandwich was tasty. Now, granted, I've never actually tried the Sinner sandwich myself, so maybe it is tasty, but I'm not really interested in trying it. If somebody does want to try it, I'd love to hear the results. But I don't know that I'm super interested in doing it myself. For anybody that doesn't remember, the Sinner's sandwich is, what was it? Turkey, strawberry jelly, and cereal? Probably, I think cornflakes is what it looks like in the picture anyway. Finkelroy, welcome in! How are you doing today? The human mind is completely incapable of believing how delicious that turkey sandwich is. The mind cannot wrap its head around it. It's a threesome and you can't change my mind. I wouldn't want to change your mind. If that's how you've got the Sinner's sandwich contextualized, I'm gonna use that, Red. I'm gonna use that as a euphemism now, because that's too goddamn good. Hey, what are you doing tonight? Oh, that sounds boring. Would you like to instead be doing the Sinner's Sandwich? If you know what I mean, and we both know that you don't. Spinach, you thought it looked like Fruit Loops? Oh god, that's even worse. That is significantly worse. Fruit Loops, strawberry jelly. Oh jeez. Fruit Loops, strawberry jelly, and turkey on bread. No, that sounds awful. Why would anyone make that? Marksman, that might be enough to damn you forever. I mean, if you want to... Oh, hey, we got a turkey sandwich right here, actually. What a coinky-dink. The unbelievably delicious turkey sandwich. Will, you are actually going to try a Sinner's Sandwich? Oh my gosh. Please report back. I need to know. Inquiring minds need to know, is the Sinner's Sandwich edible? You know what, Shannon? We actually had a discussion about what is on that turkey sandwich. I think that's cabbage. I think that's supposed to be cabbage anyway. Which, you know, that's not like super unusual to put on a sandwich. Not super duper weird, but I can't quite figure out what all of the ingredients are. Like, there's a lot of something that looks kind of white on that sandwich, and I think it's too much to actually be mayo. But I'm not sure. I have questions, that's for sure. Alright, and one more red item from this guy as well. Key to cell number 2. Alright, so I think we've got keys to at least 3 of the cells now. Hopefully that includes the one we need to get into. Grab what items we got in here, and then we'll head back down there. That was the last we heard of Will. I mean, I don't think it's dangerous, I just think it's gross is all. You've had peanut butter on hamburger before. How is that? Because that, again, does not sound appetizing to me, but you never know. You never know. Some things that don't sound like they're going to work do work. Elvis did supposedly eat a lot of peanut butter and banana slice sandwiches. That one I have not tried, but I've heard some people have actually tried that and enjoyed it. So that one's a possibility, I suppose. Maybe that one is actually edible. Alright, I still don't have the key to that one. Are there any other cells I want to stop in? Do I have the key to this one? I do have the key to this one. Jam and olive, interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, he's right there. Let's see. Dead Soul, thank you for the follow and welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, medium first aid kit. Nice. With York's 22,000 in cash. He's just casually carrying around 22,000 in cash. Let's see. Peanut butter on chicken sandwich. Oh, it tastes like Thai food. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, let's see if we can go in here now. No! I need the number 5 key to get in there. Holy shit. We have not found that one. Well then. That's interesting. So I guess we need to head back upstairs and keep looking? I guess. We're still missing a couple keys, as a matter of fact. Alright. I thought we got all the doors, but we could have missed one as well. No, just stay there. We'll wire you your pay. And we'll wire you a lot of money, as long as you don't come back. Please don't. It does sound like he's away from the bureau a lot. So I suppose that would make sense. Alright, so let's take a look. We checked in the material room, I think. We checked in the storage room. And we checked in the locker room. I feel pretty confident we checked all those. And then the office, we checked in there. Oh, jeez, he's got close. Oh, man. Oh, he got right up on me there. Holy crap. Grab a small first aid kit there. Just wanders from case to case, I suppose. You know, it's a living. What else have we got down here? This door is not even marked. What is this? Whoa. Something bad. Oh, no, this is... No, we haven't been in here. It's the conference room, I think.
Amazing.
Let's see if any of them drop the key we need. Otherwise, we'll grab this black coffee. Peanut butter, bacon, and banana fried sandwich. Wow. I didn't remember the bacon part. I don't know that that makes it more appetizing, though. It's a weird combo, that's for sure. Another zombie? Another zombie. What is this? Key for cell number 4. This still isn't the one we need, either. Well, nice that we found another one, but it's not the one we need yet. Is he going to drop something? He is not going to drop something. Alright. I would imagine, I mean, somebody's paying him. Somebody is still paying York here. I assume that's the FBI. And plus, they mentioned at the very start of the game that before York arrived in town, the FBI called ahead and said that Agent York would be arriving and he'd be in charge of the case. I guess he could be an imposter, but that feels like it's changing. It feels like it's assuming a lot to get there. But I suppose it's not impossible. So I've been in here. I think I killed all the zombies in here, so I'm not expecting any new drops. You think it's the salty with the sweet thing? See, that's something I haven't really done a lot of. Like, I know sweet with savory is also a thing. I haven't done a lot of sweet with savory either. I'd like to try some more of that. Alright, I guess we're going to try again over here and see if maybe any of the enemies dropped a key. I just didn't notice. That's possible. Maybe it's inside one of these lockers? Now, usually they warn you with red sparkles when there's something you need inside something. And I didn't see any of those anywhere, so I don't think it's going to be in a locker. Nothing in there. Turkey with cranberry? I suppose. I mean, that's a Thanksgiving staple, basically. So that does make sense to me, hearing about it. It's just weird when you think of it in terms of the sinner's sandwich, I suppose. It was York over the phone, just in a different voice, and York pays himself every time he gets a zombie. Oh good, I killed a zombie. Now I can give myself some allowance. How nice of him. I know there's nothing in here, definitely. Sounds like the name of a Beck song. It does, kinda, doesn't it? I would definitely listen to that if it came out as a single. How about you, chat? You down for the hit new indie pop single, Sinner's Sandwich? Alright, no more enemies in here. I guess we'll check inside the storage units. Oh god, that's a zombie! Well, that's shenanigans. Come on here and fight me. Alright, son of a bitch! So they give red sparkles when there's an item in the container, but not red sparkles when there's something in the zombie in the container. Shoot. That wasn't even the right key either. Oh, hey, buddy. He didn't drop anything. Are there zombies in all these? I'm terrified now. Yep, there's zombies in all this. And only that one had a drop. Devil's haircut and a sinner's sandwich. I like it. I like it a lot. Someone was keeping that one for later. Well, they shouldn't. They should have put their name on it. All right. I think we've checked just about everywhere, but we didn't find the key yet. Except now we know that there might be some inside containers, though. We should recheck. Just to make sure we didn't miss it in one of these rooms. I don't think there was any containers in the office room. I don't remember any containers in any of those. Shoot. We'll go downstairs again? Go downstairs again and see if maybe it's down there somewhere? I don't know. I'm running out of ideas here. Self-dissolving zombies are a plus, makes cleanup a snap. Clearly marked zombie storage area, but how was I supposed to know whose zombies are whose? Was that zombie anybody's? Or was it earmarked for somebody? I don't know. I've got no idea. The real world is just York playing Terminator right now. Like I said, Swery has said these scenes aren't meant to be taken literally. What that means, you'll have to leave to your own discretion. So I got the key to this one now. We got a couple more we can open up. Excuse me. That's a zombie. Maybe one of these guys dropped something, I don't know. A stabilizer, which I never actually use these in game, but sure, we'll keep one around just in case. Never know when they're going to come in handy. So, like I said, I never use stabilizers. If anyone's curious, what stabilizers do in the game is they restore your stamina. Like if you're running too long and your stamina starts running out. Because otherwise, once you hit max stamina, if you keep running, then you'll eventually just start losing health. But you can use stabilizers to restore it. Alright, that is some bullets. Go ahead and take that. Is that a mental stabilizer? Because York should eat as many as he can find. I don't actually know what a stabilizer is in the game. Is there an item description? What is a stabilizer? Completely restores pulse rate and also helps keep it low for long. It just says composing medicine and has a picture of a brain on it. So I've got no idea what a stabilizer is actually. Nothing important in this box either. Some magnum bullets, but we've got an infinite supply. It's Xanax! Please do not eat Xanax! Please do not take Xanax if you're out jogging and you get tired. Master V! Master V, thank you for the 22 bits. I appreciate that. The support means a lot. Glad you're enjoying yourself tonight. We're just going to keep checking the rest of the cells now. We'll use all of the keys we've got and see if any of these cells is something. I know, Nightbot hates fun. Nightbot's like, bits! We don't need any bits in here. But we do. We totally do. And hey, Chef Stubby, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are having a good weekend so far. Pleasure to see you. Wait, what? Oh, jeez! Oh, he's got a gun! And he did drop something. Cell key to cell number 5. Alright, so I needed the key to cell 6 to get the key to cell 5. Alright. It's unexpected, but that's fine. Knew it was the Stubby because of the spuds. I saw spuds and I knew it. And I appreciate the host as well, Chef Stubby. Is he just looking at the toilet in the middle of the night? I'm not actually sure. He could just be wandering around. But alright, we got the key, so we're going into the cell. Let's see what's in here. So some of you remember at the very start of the game, the first time we came to the police station, some people noticed there was a door hidden behind a mattress in this one cell. And that is precisely where we're going right now. So good eye for anybody that noticed it before. It does actually come into play. Let's take a small health pack real quick. And then we'll save right here after we do all that. Was that a Cylon? I hope not. That is one plot twist I'm not sure I know how to handle. Whoa! Oh, right, sorry. This is for some reason we have to push this door. Here, the color of the wall is different. There must be something. So you actually have to hold the button down, and if you don't hold the button down, just tap it like you normally do for a door. Then he just sort of bounces off for some reason. I don't know why that happens or what he's doing that causes that. But it's kind of hilarious. Alright, let's actually go through. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Alright. Are we a Cylon? I mean, how would we know? How would we know arguments? Has this become Doom all of a sudden? We Doom now. Hopefully the BFG's down here too. Alright. So we've never been down to this part of the police station. We don't know what we're gonna find. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is it playing spooky music? I don't know. Oh! We've got a zombie battle! Oh, that's a considerable amount of them. Oh, and some have guns, too. Oh my god, zombies! Alright, who's got guns? We need to take care of them first. Oh, jeez! Oh, you've got a gun. Going down. Oh, jeez! I got. Alright, you've got a gun. You're going down. Run! You've got a gun. I need to reload. Shoot, 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 shoot. There we go. I got hit anyway, but we're still okay. Alright, we got all the ones with guns. That's good. And, oh, I need to reload. If I hadn't missed my shot there, we'd be good. But I did, so we're not so great. Dang it, I missed again. That would have been a clean headshot, we'd be okay. Alright, I think we're good, but we're gonna go health up anyway. Use a medium first aid kit and a small first aid kit, and we're good. Is it not supposed to be Plants vs. Zombies here? They seem to be working together! Those bastards! They've teamed up, they'll be unstoppable. Where the zombies rubber banding? Because this game's a little janky. Right, is that everybody? Are we good? I think we're good. I think we're good. And what did one of them drop? Carol's earrings! Huh? Alright, so that's all the clues in this location, so what happened here? Let's see if we can piece it together with what we've got. I think the raincoat killer got to Carol, folks. Carol? You alright there? Carol?
Carol! Carol, are you okay? George did this to you. Thomas. He's dead. I shot him. I had to.
We were substitutes. What does that mean? Substitutes
Carol?
for who?
Carol?
George loves. Oh God! Oh shit, Emily!
Kaysen! Kaysen, quick!
She shoves some of the red seeds down her throat. We've heard that those have the same effect as the purple gas that makes you violent. That's bad. That's really bad. Different movie there, Marksman. Whew.
Rush to the hospital. She needs a full stomach and liver cleansing.
York, you need to come too. She needs...
No, I have to take care of something here.
But I can't take her alone.
Please, Kaysen.
Okay, I'll do it. Fast. But if something happens, don't blame me, okay?
Just go!
I haven't been this emotional in a long, long time. Can you tell, Zach?
Ironic you say that right then, Marksman, because now he does feel. He feels for Emily. There's the end of that chapter. This music is so intense. Do you want to save? Yes, I do. Yes, please. All right. Truly, this is the evil within. I'm still gonna play that sometime. I played a little bit of it. I didn't like the stealth, but I'm told the stealth sort of peters out and he becomes more third-person action later on. It sounds like more my speed. Yeah, I'll see the recap.
Previously, during the investigation.
Thomas, you've got nowhere to run now. Just surrender yourself.
You won't have it your way. I won't let you take him. Die, you skanky swine.
Carol, are you okay?
You!
York, are you saying Thomas was not responsible for the murders?
Love G himself.
We did do the fishing minigame once because it's mandatory. So we did that. Alright, you son of a bitch, now it's personal. Oh, it's called Psycho Break over there. That's a pretty cool name. And I don't know which one I like better. Hey Ashness, welcome in. How are you doing today? We are finishing the game today, so things are gonna get intense. This whole thing about jealous lovers killing each other over George, that is a factor, but it's not the whole story.
So, Zach, I'm thinking of asking Emily out for dinner once this is all over. Nothing too fancy, just somewhere where we can relax. You know what? Nick's Diner might be a good idea. I think I owe him a nice big tip, too.
Alright, you son of a bitch. The tables have turned, and this time I'm the one hunting him. That's the Ashness, you've been humming the theme song all week. I'm so glad. It's such a goofy song, but it's kind of heartwarming. Oh, I've got the wrong gun out. I'm like, why is this not murdering? Oh, jeez! Oh my god. That's still the wrong gun. Here's my Magnum. Oh my gosh. Well, this is off to a goofy start. We're good. We're good. We got it. You will be getting your questions answered. Don't you worry. You have questions. I have answers. I promise you. Alright, let's make sure we don't pass anything in here. But also, we got places to be. And, like before, in case there is another chase scene, I don't want to destroy any obstructions along our path. Somehow I was able to shoot down an entire pile of lumber with 2 shots. That's kind of wacky. Let's see. You seriously love the dog chasing song? Seriously, that is a good tune. Like, I could legit see that song being in Jet Set Radio, and I wouldn't even blink an eye. It would just fit in so well. And Deviant Fish, good morning to you as well. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Where's York's M4? I think I actually have one of those, but it really isn't a great weapon. It's hard to control. It has humongous knockback and just goes through ammo really quick, and the individual bullets don't do much in the way of damage. I do have it though. I just don't use it. All right. Oh, that guy's got a weapon. Hello. And he was blocking the guy behind him, too. York is a small arms build. I mean, I've got the shotgun, too. That shotgun's nice. But once you've got the Magnum with infinite ammo, you don't really want anything else. Unless you get one of the other infinite ammo guns. Because there are others in the game. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to pick up the shotgun with infinite ammo this playthrough. But we didn't manage to go find that one. But that is kind of nice to have. It is. It's got less, it holds less ammo in it than the regular shotgun. But still, you know, infinite durability, infinite ammo, that's pretty nice. I do like that. But I don't know that we're going to be using anything other than the Magnum for the rest of the game, just because it is so good. What is this? Is this Thomas's desk? Presume so. What's on the other side here? See, there's another one we can look at. Would this be Emily's desk? We don't get anything for looking at those, but would this make this George's office back here? Interesting. How do you get the shotgun? Alright, so what it is there's a quest you can get at the milk barn, the grocery store, where Keith, the guy who works the register in there, he sends you into a tunnel at night. And inside the tunnel, it's basically a challenge level where you have to fight waves of zombies. And if you can beat 4 waves, you'll get a infinite ammo gun. And there's several different levels of that, and one of them drops the shotgun with infinite ammo. The final level actually drops a rocket launcher with infinite ammo, but you can only do the final level after you've beaten the game once. So it's not like you can use those on the final bosses or anything. Alright, so this, it looks very conspicuous. It's upside down. Is there some hidden significance to this? Can I shoot it? Oh. Alright. Turn the head right side up. Help unlock the door. I get it. We Clockwork Orange Milk Barn! Milk Barn! Although, you know, we are Clockwork Orange now, kinda. Welcome in, Lore Master. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. Oh, hi, Deerhead from the beginning of the game. It's always been the Deerheads. They've always been with us. The Deerheads have always been around. And the only place we've actually seen them in the game proper is in George's office. Rocket launcher is a tad bit overkill. That's why you have to beat the final boss to get to it, I think. Is because it's more of a goofy bonus than something that makes sense in the context of the game itself. Oh, there he is. Didn't see him in the dark to begin with. Let's see. If this game had Resident Evil combat, it might be worth it to get those guns. I think it would. I think it would if it had that type of combat. But it doesn't. Stars. Oh, I'm looking forward to that remake so much. I'm excited. Sharpened up and ready for a bit of the old ultra-violence. I think we might need to apply some of that. Oh, Havoc, it's called Robot Alchemic Drive, or just RAD for PlayStation 2. I've got a full playthrough of it on my YouTube if you want to see what some of it looks like. Feel free to take a look. It's wonderfully goofy and I highly recommend it. But yeah, that should help you find it easy enough. Alright, that's all the seals on this door. Let's see what's in here. No, no worries, no worries. Okay. Another long hallway. I expect to be attacked. Let's take it easy.
Huh?
Oh, hey, son of a bitch! Hey, get back here! You saw York pulled his gun that time. We're taking this guy in. Houdini! I promise you the killer is not a Jawa. I promise you. What do we got here? Thomas's biscuits. Excellent. Actually, the best health item in the entire game, but there's only one of them. Thomas. Fate can be so cruel sometimes. Well, no, we saw the killer go in here, but he's not in here now. That's shifty. 3 Jawas in a trench coat! Now you're onto something. That you might be onto something with. And there will never be another because Thomas ate the rest? I don't know that Thomas ate his own biscuits very much. He was making them for others. I know York said they were delicious. York had nothing but praise for them when he had them at the start of the game. I I think it is more of a pastry. I don't know why they call it a biscuit. It might be just like a translation quirk. That's what I always assume, because it does look like a jelly tart or something. A pudding! I don't think it's a pudding. I think there's some... Hey, can we look at it? Let's take a look. Let's see if we can get a closer look at it here. Oh no, it's in storage, so I can't look at it right now. Next time we get to a suitcase, I'll see if I can pull it out. And we'll take a look at it. It has York in it, and his ego is 50. That's intense, Marksman. I hadn't thought about that. I might have the card. Oh, jeez. Now, just think about going ahead. I'm coming for you. Oh, jeez. Can I get... Oh, you gonna run? You gonna run? Somehow he managed to flee. Let's hunt him down, Zach. Oh, I'm coming for him. I'm chasing you now. How about them apples? Dodge. I need to reload real quick. Dodge! Let's reload again. Oh, there's a reload key. Alright. Come here, we're doing this! Should his camera be reversed? That would actually be cool if they did that, but they don't. This is a fighting game, it might be. Showdown time with him is close. We're almost there. He can't evade us for long. Oh, a cola. I can't think of any cola I've ever seen with a purple can, but I'll take it. Small first aid kit. We'll take that. I think we would have shot him. We were just trying to close the distance first. But he can't run forever. We got him cornered. But first, cola. Nice, refreshing cola. Hi, Kuma, welcome in. How are you doing today, Kuma? Is this where I'm going? See what's in here. Oh, what's on the other side of the room? Is there a save point down there? I want to say there's a save point around here. I keep forgetting I have a map. Let's check that. Yes, there's a save point over there. Over this way? Correct? Let me double check. It's been a bit since we've saved. Oh no, I was heading to the save point. Alright, down that hallway is where the save point was. I was going the right way the first time. Cool. Garlic Coke? Wow. I do love garlic. But I've never heard of garlic Coke. I give it a shot. I'll try just about any weird soda flavor once. But I've never heard of that one before. Closing the distance is not your friend, York. Maybe he's not a good shot. We don't actually know if he's very competent at that. He might not be. Still have to do the action at least once? Same here. I think that's nice. Curvy-tailed flying squirrel keys. They're back. They're back. More squirrel keys. Alright, so first of all, let's change our suit. Because we don't want to be stinky when we confront our nemesis. Let's put on the workaholic. I love me some workaholic. That green tie. It's a bit much, but it's workable. And then the agent suit. Let's get that clean. Original Cherry Coke was more of a dark red than a purplish, but it did kind of have those tones to it. You're right. Let's see if we want to mess with our inventory a little bit. See if there's anything we want to put away. I'm not a big fan of. Now, let's see. let's drop some milk coffee. Put that away. And let's put away the cookies. And we'll put away the pineapples. And that'll leave us some free inventory slots. So let's take out... What do I want to take out? Take out some pickles. We got 2 turkeys. We'll take out 2 turkeys. Oh, we can only carry the 1. Alright, and... do we have room for Thomas's biscuit? A biscuit baked by Thomas recovers life hunger and tiredness and prevents them from lowering. That looked like a baked treat right there. I think so. And Eric, welcome in. How are you doing, Eric? Your favorite Coke is vanilla? Mine used to be vanilla, but unfortunately they changed the formula. And now I don't like the new one. Oh wow, that is super purple. Holy crap. I've never seen that kind of can before, Marksman. Let's see, let me catch up on chat a little bit. I missed some stuff right here. Let me see. Chris Technician, welcome in. Thank you for the host. How are you doing today? Good to see you. It does kind of look like the sweet roll, a little bit. I don't think it's a roll, technically, though. Alright, so... I think we're just about set up for the end game. Next year. How's our tiredness and hungerness? Almost full. Almost full, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go ahead and make a save. Very, very big time save. We're not putting on the cherry suit. It's gross and weird and unprofessional. I'm doing good, Chris. Thanks for asking. Alright. We're equipped up. Oh, jeez. And of course they decide to surprise us with an enemy on the way back. And she's gonna shoot. It's 3 shots, 1 more. Oh no, I missed! Holy shit! No! I've never gotten hit by that this playthrough. That's her melee attack, because I missed that last shot. Hey, Blackrock, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, I missed that last shot and I got. Oh well, what are you gonna do? We gotta use a small healing, unfortunately. Price we pay. Oh, I forgot to stock up on those too. I think we're still in a good shape. Yeah, screen filter's gross. Oh, there's another one! Alright, I gotta redeem myself and get a 4 for 4 on this one. I got to. My honor is at stake now. What little I have. Alright, that's 2. Then we dodge. She's up over here. It's 3 shots. 1 more. There we go. Whew. How's your night going? Mine is going well. I had a nice chill night. I got some work done. I had some pizza because I didn't feel like going out. That was nice. How about yourself, Blackrock? How are you doing today? Alright. Back on track. York himself says he believes the final encounter is not far off. Let's be cautious here. Make our shots count. Make sure we're getting items wherever we can. Oh, nice! What are you playing tonight, Blackrock? Anything interesting in the queue tonight? Got him. Let's check all of these. Stabilizer. We'll toss that in the box. I love that he compliments himself when he gets that. It's goofy and it's dumb and I love it. Nice shot. Amazing. Ooh, tacos, nice. Sounds tasty. Fortnite and Battlefront 2. Nice, nice. I have never actually gotten to try out the new Battlefront. Oh wow, we didn't stock up on mediums either. I didn't even realize we used those. It was not the emergency pizza, actually, this time. I ordered from one of my favorite pizza places. They don't make the best pizza in town, but they've got tons of topping choices, so you can really get a nice customized pizza. And I chose to get a thin crust double pepperoni with baby shrimp and diced Roma tomatoes. And it was delicious. And you can't really get those at every pizza place, which is why I like this place so much. That just fills my inventory with them. I'm a pack rat marksman. You know this. You know this. But yeah, Eric, I think those are probably my favorite pizza toppings. Double pepperoni, baby shrimp, diced Roma tomatoes, and sometimes a little bit of crushed garlic, but some places put way too much. I'm afraid to order that from some places. How much pizza does a pizza run over there? Oh my god, not much. There's so much competition for pizza places. You can get pizzas for cheap. Like a large pizza for less than 15 bucks? Not hard. Not hard at all. Let's see. Just cheese and pepperoni? Hey, whatever you like. You know, that's the important thing, as long as that you like it. Chicken, spinach, and white sauce. Ooh, Alfredo pizza. I can see that. The baby shrimp and cheese. Don't knock it till you try it. It's good. I think it might be biased just because I like shrimp so much, though. Yeah, California pizza, I've heard, is very pricey. Out here, it's just so cheap. It's so cheap. Everywhere you go, it's super cheap, and I love it. I love it so much. And of course, it being Chicago, you get lots of different varieties, and there's some really good stuff out here. Alright, so we just used the key that we got earlier. And we got patties. Oh, jeez, he's got a gun. Oh, that was close. I am in Chicago, yes. The pizza capital of the United States, and don't let nobody tell you different. Everything's pricey in California, though. That's unfortunate. The sales tax in Chicago zip codes proper is pretty insane, too. Which does drive up a lot of prices. Deep dish is awesome, but people are always surprised to hear, I'm like, we don't always eat deep dish in Chicago. Like, just because it's an option and we do like it doesn't mean that every single time we eat pizza we get deep dish. But it's nice to have, sometimes. I got a thin crust today myself, but it's, I get pizza, thick crust pizza, sorry, deep dish. I get deep dish a lot. Yeah, you die if you eat deep dish all the time. It's so much. Like, this is the kind of pizza where you eat one piece and you're like, I'm full. I am very full. Oh, jeez. Oh, everything's on fire! Everything's on fire, that guy's trying, oh god! Oh my god, they came right at me. What? Holy crap! Is another small health? Sure. Pizza casserole! What is pizza casserole? I am intrigued and hungry as well. Came right at me there. Smoked salmon! That sounds tasty. And Nero Katat, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome into the stream, how are you doing today? I think a zombie just killed himself on some fire over there, that's awesome. Is that health? That is health, I'll take it. And hey, Crazy Eats, welcome in, how are you doing today? I heard a zombie spawn, but I don't see where he is. Wow, oh god, how did I miss her? Where are these guys coming from? I think we gotta go over that way, so let's clear that out. Oh, jeez. If everyone ate deep dish ordering pizza, we'd have like a week-long wait. It's true, it does take a little while to make. Hot chicken pizza, ooh. I don't think I've ever had pickles on pizza, that's interesting. I would guess you get deep dish if you know you need to make it last for a couple days. Usually when you get deep dish, it's because you're eating with a lot of people. Like you go out to a restaurant and you're like, let's get one deep dish and we'll share it. But yeah, otherwise you're gonna get some leftovers. If you're like out with one other person, you're taking some of that home. Oh, you're being cheeky. I gotcha. I gotcha. Let's see. Oh, sales tax isn't listed on the PSN when you're looking at items. That I didn't remember. That's brutal. Of course I get distracted from the game. It's true. I'm easily distracted by food. It's my deadly weakness. So that was a super dangerous room. Full of fire. We're still alive. We're still trucking. We're definitely getting close to something. Be on our guard. I don't see anybody in here. That feels like an ambush to me. Oh, chocolate! I don't think we've got any of that. Just chocolate bar. Cool. Do other states have crazy taxes on computer parts? I don't think we have explicitly a big tax on computer parts, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. I can't get any of that. We're already full. And what do we got over here? Well, first aid kit. I'll definitely take that. Oh, that is understandable, TG. That is frustrating. 2 weeks ago, I had the most disappointing pizza ever. Pizza that came over an hour late and was lukewarm. Oh, that's really frustrating, Kumatori. The last time I got a really disappointing pizza, they hadn't cooked it all the way through, so the crust was still a little bit gummy. And also, I ordered like light garlic, and they just put shitloads of garlic on it and overwhelmed everything else you could taste on there. Oh, jeez! There he is. Come here, you jerk. We're having it out now. Alright, we're gonna have to make our way over to him. There's a bunch of boxes blocking the way, unfortunately. We gotta blast our way through. Dodge! Whew, that was dangerous. Seriously, where does he keep getting these axes from? Reload? I would love to check out some New Mexico restaurants. That sounds amazing. I say you jerk, don't you run. Don't you run. Can't run forever. Agent York is coming for you. Did he just tell me to bring it? I think he just gave me the bring it sign. Let's end the Raincoat Killer legend here, Zach. Hell yeah! Let's bring this guy down once and for all. End his killer spree. Make the town safe. Is he getting it from Hammerspace? I assume so. Clearly nobody in this department follows fire codes, which is probably why they all burned to death. I don't think anybody did burn to death, aside from the zombies. Them I'm okay with burning to death. Oh, he's got a gun. Take him out. Reload. And we're heading down that big scary hallway. Let's see if there's any other save rooms here. Not sure what's in this door, but let's check. Let's see, Yakuza 7 just came out. Oh yeah, Yakuza 7 looks really interesting. I'm probably going to wait till the English version comes out, but I'm very curious about it. I see they changed a lot, and I'm eager to see how it plays out. It's a soda, I think. What do we got here? Emily's Bagel Sandwich. You got Emily's Bagel Sandwich. There is only one of those in the game as well. And that gives you an extended debuff. Because the game is basically saying at this point, hey, do you remember how we've been telling you all game that Emily's a terrible cook? Don't eat Emily's cooking, you idiot! So yeah, one last little diss at the end of the game. Why would Emily's desk be here? Yeah, we already saw it earlier, so space and time appear to be bending upon each other. Let's see. Mysterious Loner, welcome in. How are you doing today? You know it sold a few subs? I've been told as such. Just took Emily's unfinished breakfast? Well, don't worry. We're gonna go visit Emily at the hospital right after this so we can give it back to us. Not a problem. She may even appreciate bringing it direct to her. I think she might. Save her a little bit of time and effort. Oh, this looks conspicuous. What do we got here?
Huh?
Definitely haven't seen this area before. Well, it felt pretty ominous. Let's continue. A lot of boxes. Oh, jeez! What set those off? Was that a trap? Oh, jeez! There's zombies with shotguns? Oh, this is shooting range. We found the shooting range. Well, that's friggin' dangerous! Going out and being a productive member of society, don't worry. Don't worry, Jonah, there will always be VODs. So if you got stuff you need to do, you can watch what happened later, and we'll still be live tomorrow. So you won't be missing too much.
Great.
And yeah, I heard the Final Fantasy remake got pushed back a little bit. I never mind the pushback notices, because that means they've got more time to do what they need to do. Cyberpunk got delayed as well. You know, I respect any director that can look at a product and say this needs more work and say let's do it. Let's give this more work. So I'm happy about that. Cold Steel 3 is getting a PC port. Excellent, excellent. Someday I'm going to want to play those games. And PC is my preferred platform. Huh, I swear I've seen a movie kind of like that before. Well, that's an interesting concept there, Mysterious Loner. You know, they actually do have ways you can pitch stuff to Netflix. I imagine you probably gotta have some background to get into it, but still. Might be something to work with. Or if you do any writing, you could write up some scripts, pitch those somewhere. Could be interesting. I mean, delays do still send some gamers into a seething rage because, yeah, I think it's their natural state for some people. BlackRock, you highly suggest Fire Emblem Three Houses? I've been really curious about this. I haven't actually played a tactical game in a very long time. History, there you go. Thank you, Rin. I haven't played a tactical game in a very long time, and Fire Emblem seems like it could be a nice one to ease back into the genre with. Let's shoot the barrel. Blow him up real good. Oh, Eric, you write scripts too. Nice, nice. I used to do some writing, but I haven't done any in a very long time. If they delay a title now, they could be a launch title for a new system. I suppose that's true, but they usually want the launch titles to be games that were developed native for the system because they'll look a little bit better, have some more features they can show off. Alright. Oh, jeez! Oh, jeez! We got the dodge, but he's still leading us on a merry chase here. We're gonna catch up to him now. See some doors in there. I think that's where we're headed. Hey, Bakiko, welcome in. How are you doing today? Pleasure to see you. And Jenna, welcome in. How are you doing today, Jenna? Hope you were having a good weekend so far. Alright, that door's got red sparkles, so that might mean something's about to happen, so get ready. I'm gonna get ready too. I'll use a quick healing item. Make sure we're prepared for anything. And let's do this. Weekend has been good, good to hear. And you're doing well, Bakiko. Excellent, excellent. Let's hydrate also to be ready. Ooh, that's a big, long staircase. And they're playing some cool music. Last chance to get some items on the way up here. Let's see what we can get here. Hey, Machine! Welcome in, Machine. How are you doing tonight? How was your stream? Yeah, the cha-ching sound effects are totally out of place. The sound design in this game is all very goofy. Bureau 13. That doesn't sound familiar. What's Bureau 13? Siege was a game. Oh, those nights happen. Those nights happen. But yeah, you're here for the grand finale of the game. And welcome in everybody from Machine's stream. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. This is Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today we're playing Deadly Premonition Origins. And we are going to be beating it tonight. Use those to take down some boxes just to save me some time. We have not found out much about Zach yet, but we will. We will. Tonight, all of your questions will be answered, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing will be secret after tonight is over. Huh, I haven't heard of that one, Shenanigan, but I'm intrigued. I am intrigued. This music is also really cool. I'm enjoying it. Oh, it's a DOS game in 95, alright. This is very Twin Peaks. I was just trying to think, I'm like, where have I heard this before? Oh yeah, this sounds like Twin Peaks. It sounds very extremely Twin Peaks. But you know, if you're gonna steal from somewhere, Twin Peaks is a pretty decent place to steal from. Let's be honest. And over here. I don't remember this part of the song too, but I'm digging it. More shotgun shells to replace the one I was just using. We're almost at the top. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. The final encounter. We finally confront the raincoat killer himself. Let's do this. And we got through one cycle of the song, too. That's pretty intense. Alright, we got one last chance to stock up before we go in there, so let's do it. Prove that you were right all along? We'll see. Why is he killing Raincoat? Some old grudge, I imagine. Let's go ahead and shave before the final encounter, too. We have to look pretty for our epic battle. Are you going to shout his name dramatically? You know I will. If York doesn't, I will. There's decorum to be followed when you're playing a video game. I'm not going cherry suit. We're not doing it. I am going to make sure we're stocked up on the health kits, though, because I almost forgot about that last time. Let's take item out. I'll grab... Alright, cool. So we're fully stocked up on health kits now. Oh, everybody wants me to go cherry suit. Alright, fine. Fine, by popular demand. Because I love you guys. I'll put on the cherry suit. We will battle our arch nemesis. Increases our sex appeal. There we go. If we're trying to up our stats before the final battle, I suppose we do need to make sure. Wait, oh, we didn't change, did we? Did I not change? I thought we did. I might not have hit it. No, it says I'm wearing it. It doesn't look like I'm wearing it, though. Oh, there it is. There's the hearts. Looks weird in that light, but yeah, we got the cherry suit. Alright, let's go ahead and save, too. Gonna be the only suit that comes back in Deadly Premonition 2. I can't see that being canon. Gotta be looking your best when you propose to Emily later. You got a point there, Marksman. You got a point. And hey, Apple's Lair, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let's do this, folks. That feels like the point of no return, that save point right there. And it's loading.
Welcome to Greenvale. Agent Francis York Morgan.
Ah, I finally got to see the real Greenvale. I knew you country folk were shy. It took you long enough to show me who you really are.
York, this is a wonderful and powerful town. Especially when it is raining.
I always get depressed when it rains. Especially in this town.
This town has two great treasures. Do you know what they are, York?
Those seeds are one of them. But I don't think they deserve to be called a treasure.
An ordinary man like you could never appreciate their true value. But you'll agree with my selection on the second treasure, anyway.
I don't disagree with treasure number 2. Emily sparkles like a precious gem.
This town changed since she came here. The goddess from the city gave us the fruit of knowledge and gave us sin. When I first saw her, I realized I was such a fool. A fool for being satisfied by the petty girls from this countryside town.
George, I agree you were a fool, and you are a fool, even now.
Shut it, York! You're the fool here. Becky, Diane, and Carol. They all died right in front of you. You couldn't save even one of them. Not even one. You're the worthless fool here, and that's what proves it. But me, unlike you, I am strong. I have power. My mother taught me, the strong, who can overpower others, is always correct and right. My mother stepped on my face with her stiletto heels because she had power.
Scar on his cheek.
And when her heel pierced my cheek, I learned to respect her.
Jesus.
Since then, I obtained power of my own and found my own disciples. I became divine. All I need now is that goddess of fate and grab her with my hands. I want Emily in her stiletto heels.
You're out of your mind. The goddess won't smile for you anymore, George.
York, have you ever shot down a deer? Oh, it's so different from shooting a man. Deer hunting is great. They can be erotic creatures. Those black eyes, firm hips, slender legs.
What?
Hunting is a sign of power, especially deer hunting. Did you know, York? From time to time, there's a family of deer that comes down to the graveyard. I shot them full of bullets, and they still remain standing. First, I thought they were zombies.
Oh, sure.
I snuck up on one, cut its stomach out, I found the truth. The red seeds. Those seeds made those deer invincible.
George, no Olympics for you. You'll fail the doping test. You'd be good food for wild animals, though.
Shut your crap, York. I have these seeds because I'm the chosen one. They came to me, and that proves my divinity.
Oh! Just eating a bunch of seeds now. Uh-oh. What?
This is the mark my mother gave me. Proof of power. The red tree.
The red tree? You've got that all wrong, George. That's the mark of child abuse.
He's literally right.
That's no use, York. Carol's death gave me eternal strength. It's surging through my body. I can no longer be killed. York, aren't you honored? You'll be the first to congratulate me for my new powers.
Alright, let me catch up on chat a little bit. First of all, Totally Not King, welcome in and thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That weird shit up there is Shane is Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and nostalgic, and today we are playing Deadly Premonition Origins for the Switch. We are in the end game right now. He keeps summoning that axe out of thin air, I don't know. But folks, we fight George now. And this is a tough battle. I'll go ahead and tell you the secret right now. And it just teleports back to his hand.
What's wrong? You're slow, city boy.
The secret is you have to shoot him in the back. That's his only weak point.
You think you're so clever. I've got many more.
His only weak point is the big red mark on his back.
Wait, York! Wait!
One more hit and we got him now.
You're so clever. I've got many more.
Alright, we're reloaded. Get around behind him. Oh, we almost got him. We didn't quite hit the mark there. To be fair, everybody does have a mark there. It's true. But his is a glowy weak point in true video game fashion. Dodge. So it's easiest to wait for him to either brag or to dash. Oh jeez. I thought I hit the button and I didn't. I took a ton of damage there. Let's use a medium first aid kit. There we go. Yeah, hell of a boss fight.
Going to crush you.
There we go. Oh, that was real close. So if I either wait for him to start boasting or wait for him to start dashing, those are the easiest times to hit him. Oh, dang it! Almost got him there. Almost had him. Oh, I thought I was going to get an opportunity to get him there. Come on, I just need one more hit on him.
I'm the chosen one.
Come on, we can do this. Dang it. How do I get him to start boasting? Oh, chase the dash.
Going to crush you.
Almost got nailed there. Oh, if I ran him around him the other way. No, we got him!
You think you're so clever? I've got many more. Getting Anna and Becky involved was all too easy. Carol and Thomas built a secret club for me. All we had to do was tell them about it, and they were giddy to join us immediately. That's where I used the seeds on Anna and Becky. Amazing results, let me tell you. They went berserk, like cats in heat. Anna, especially, enjoyed the seeds. So I made my decision. She would be the first sacrifice for my immortality.
George, your poetic prose is a bit confusing. Let me reword this so it makes sense. You chose Anna as your first victim, so you could be a first-degree murderer. And you framed Thomas so it looked like he did it.
You saw him, didn't you? All made up. Poor fellow.
He knew that he was only being treated as a substitute for Emily. He knew that. And Carol knew too. But they played along with your sick games.
Oh my, you're making me cry. He's the one who told me about the Raincoat Killer. About how to become divine, too. He didn't believe any of it, but when he told me, it all made sense. Why was I born in such a run-down dump? Why did my mother beat me every day? Why didn't Emily want me? All these things were just preparing me for something more. Ultimate power! Ah!
Uh-oh. What's he doing? What? Oh shit!
With an imagination like that, you belong in the zoo. Hollywood zoo.
Yeah, that hair! I don't know, but he's Blanca now!
To get serious, York.
Alright. He's immune to bullets in this form. There's only one way to harm him. We gotta play this smart and wait for our shot. Let me make sure, actually. Oh, jeez! I believe this is the part where he's immune to bullets. That might be later on in the fight, though. Oh, jeez! Oh, there we go.
Kneel before me, York.
There we go. Let's hit him in the back. Alright, we do still have to get him in the back in this phase.
Why? Why?
Yeah, this part we do still have to keep hitting him in the back, but he's much stronger and can do insane amounts of damage. Oh, dang it, I missed. That was such a good opportunity. A hair-raising transportation. Yeah, for some reason York's just not unbothered by this. I think York's just like really on task right now. He's been hunting this guy all game. He's kind of pissed off about all the murders. He's just in full-on focus mode. Whatever this guy is, whatever this guy's going to do, York's gonna take him down. That's the only thing on his mind right now. Also, this music is pretty rad. I enjoy it. Come on, you gotta get behind him. Showed me his back for a second there, but is this really happening though? That is actually open to interpretation. That I'm not sure if this is meant to be taken literally or not. I'm tempted to say it is though. And Casita, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. We got an opportunity here. No, we just missed. Oh, dang it, we missed.
Let's settle.
Oh, that was a bad one. Reload real quick. We got an opportunity for that. Oh, we're playing. Yeah, we're Dragon Ball now. We are. Got him.
Why? Why?
Mama, I didn't do anything bad. Why? Why are you doing this to me? It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. I know I'm gonna apologize to Palana tonight. I know I didn't forgive, but still, I didn't do anything wrong. You know who it was. He's the one who put me in Tupac.
Wait, what does he mean? Who's he?
He's the one that gave me the wonderful present! And it filled me with confidence! And that was when I realized that I am blessed!
York, know you have it. Right to hold on to it.
The locket.
You mean this? Why are you so concerned about this locket?
I told you, I'm the chosen one. Only the chosen one can own that locket. That's what he told me. Haha, I am special. I am.
All right, phase 3.
Be my slave, York.
So I can't actually move in this phase, which is super weird, but that's where we're at. The trick is I have to shoot the axe. There we go. I have to shoot the axe in midair. That's how you win the third phase. It is basically Ultra Instinct, York. It's true. Boom.
How can this be? I'm divine.
No. You're a first-degree murderer. And I'm a federal agent. George, of course you're going to lose.
Whew. York! Oh shit! Oh, we did it though! We killed the murderer! The raincoat killer is dead! We did it! Machine, thank you for the GG. Oh. Do you want to save? Yes, please. That was actually much harder in the PC version. He had a lot more health in the PC version. Holy shit. Episode 5, Chapter 24, Red Tree. And now we're back in the forest as little kid York.
You will also be able to return back soon.
What do you mean, return back?
Very soon, you'll be able to go back to where you came from.
Yeah, the PC version has the director's cut scenes that were removed from this one. I want to say that maybe that means those scenes aren't canon anymore, Finkelroy. That's my suspicion. That's why I just chose to play this version. And there's Anna, the first victim of the killings. And there's Becky, the second victim of the Raincoat Killer. And yeah, also I chose to play this because the PC version is busted, but I have the PS3 version as well. I could have played that. Here's Diane, the third of the murder victims. Carol, the fourth of the victims, who we saw die earlier in the stream today.
You also need to have more fun. I'll play with you a little if you like.
And there's Thomas, who may have done some bad things, but he's a victim of this in his own way. He was used, and he ended up paying the price. Here's York's father.
Expect no praise. You did nothing but your duty.
Thanks, Dad. And this must be York's mother.
Francis, well done. I'm sure your father wants to congratulate you.
Well, he didn't. Alright, let's get out of here then. There's Emily.
I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to go with your parents yet. There is still something you need to do. Open that envelope.
That was the stiletto heel. Some of the other evidence from the case on the table. What was in the envelope?
Agent York.
Usher!
Finally, you're awake.
How long have I been out?
A whole day, plus 10 hours or so. I wanted to challenge you to a game, but you were asleep.
Emily. Which room is Emily in?
Emily? What, she hurt too? She hasn't come into the hospital.
What?
What? I told Kaysen to bring her here.
Kaysen? Kaysen came. He's the one who brought you here. Which reminds me. He asked me to give you this.
The envelope.
What is it?
I don't know. He just asked me to hand it to you after you woke up.
A map and a key.
You solved the case, right? Hey, do you want to play some chess?
Sorry.
I'll have to take a rain check. I have an urgent issue I need to attend to, and I need to leave the hospital.
Zach, I have a bad feeling about this.
So the Raincoat Killer is dead, but it's not over. There's still something out there. Something's wrong. Never tell us the odds, York. The Doc is kind of obsessed with chess, so I wouldn't be surprised. And that is where he works, so he might have one stashed somewhere. Do you want to save? Yes, please. And the town is all Silent Hillified. Got key from Kaysen. And the map from Kaysen. What does it mean? Why didn't Kaysen take Emily to the hospital? Why did Kaysen take us to the hospital? Why did he leave us a map? Trey Dog! Thank you for the 17-month resub right there. Yay, Creepy Hill lives again. Trey Dog, how are you doing? And welcome in, and thank you for the resub. 17 months. I appreciate that, Trey Dog. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, there was an FK in the coffee. There is that. That could have been the he George was talking about. Alright, so we need to get out of the hospital first of all, and then we'll start planning our route.
Zach, I'm getting a really bad feeling about all this.
I truly believe George was the murderer that we were after, but killing him, of course, does not solve all the murders related to the Red Seeds.
Right.
I do not know if what Harry said is true at all. But the answer to the mystery of those Red Seeds is here in this town. I'm sure of that. I failed as an FBI agent. I left Emily alone as I slept through an entire day. Zach, I need you to pray with me. Pray things have not gone too far.
Don't you worry, York. We're gonna get there.
Just go to the location written in Kaysen's letter.
We're gonna get there. So if you remember, York came to the town in part because he was hunting the Red Seed serial killer. But George couldn't have been the Red Seed serial killer because he never left the town. So there must have been more to this story. George was the Raincoat Killer, but there had to have been someone and something else at play. But what? And who? How do I get to this location? I think that's what I want to do there. Right, the Red Seeds killer might have been recruiting other people to the job. Alright, so I'll take that big left right there, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Kaysen was a traveling salesman, Marksman, that's true. As a matter of fact, for an insular town, most of the townspeople didn't leave town often, but Kaysen did. And Duranzo, welcome in, thank you for the follow, how are you doing today? Zeke did it, who's Zeke? Oh jeez! Alright, so here's a feature we've never seen before. Normally, if you go out driving after midnight in the game, which we've never done, there are giant demon dogs that try to run you off the road. Why? I don't know, man. It's deadly freaking premonition. And now, we just happen to be out during the dark times. So, we're gonna see some devil dogs. And the devil dogs are gonna try and murder us. And I'd really hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, Machine, especially during this sequence, if you take your time on the road, the devil dogs will kill you. They will kill the shit out of you. Literally straight up roll you off the road. There's one! Hey, buddy. Oh, God. Let's just go. Let's just keep going. I think technically you can kill them, but they're infinitely spawning, so there's really no point. Are we going to be meeting Meatloaf too? I mean, I'm hungry for some Meatloaf. I'll take some of that. Red light that engine and get out of there. We have to. Emily could be in danger right now. Emily might be in danger. We don't know. I don't want to take that chance. If there's any chance she's in danger, we got to get to her. as soon as possible. I'm punching it as hard as I can, but unfortunately it's a little hard to drive this when he gets up to speed. Are you being chased by... No, I turn on the siren. Turning on the siren actually makes the car go slightly faster. Don't ask why. It just is a thing. Yeah, Finkeroy, that's about the best thing to do, is just smoke some cigarettes so you don't have to fight them. They're so powerful. Alright, so I want to take... I want to go about 2 streets past the Galaxy of Terror and then take a right. And that should get me close. We're close. We don't know where that map's going to lead us to, but we'll find out soon. I mean, you can upgrade the car later on, but I don't think you can ever get all the way to the top of the speedometer. I don't know. I don't know why it goes up that high. I mean, before you modify the car, it only goes up to about 50. And it feels so slow. Alright. This should get us there. I think we're on the right street. Are the demon dogs related to the dogs in Shadow of Destiny? I have to assume they are. Probably distant relatives of those horrible dogs that were everywhere in Germany. For some reason. Alright. Closing in on it. Necessary? They could be necessary. Oh jeez, we're just past one. Luckily, if you can get the car going fast enough, you can actually outrun their spawns. So they'll spawn like right next to you and you can just keep going. That's one of the better ways to survive this segment. Yeah, they literally just drop in. Pretty much everything in the game is spawned in a drop-in fashion like that. It's really weird. Oh jeez, there's one! Oh man! Come on, we're getting close! We're almost there! Right, once we get into the second part of town, I'm going to check the map real quick. Alright. Collision is hard, just drop them, just drop them. That's actually not uncommon in games at the time. Alright, now we're taking the second left. Yeah, luckily you've got infinite gas for this segment at least, so that's good. That is at least good. Let's go! Hopefully we can get there in one P. Oh god! Just spawned right in there. Alright, here's our turn. No, that was not our turn! I think we're on the wrong side of the road. Shoot! Oh, no! Oh, everything's going wrong! Maybe that was our turn. Maybe I just didn't believe. Oh god, there's a dog right there! Come on, we're so close. There, I see it! Where's the turn in? Side of the road? Maybe. Is there a driveway? Is this driveway? There we go. Get in there. Led to a house.
George's house?
Why would Kaysen draw me a map to George's house, though? Why does he want me to come here? What is going on? What is up with George's house?
This is most strange, Zack. I thought the story was all over. But it looks like there's something else before we get to see the ending.
And yeah, Jenna, he's wearing a very goofy outfit because chat demanded it. Save our game real quick here after that driving sequence. You can't run out of gas, but you can totally die during that driving sequence. You can absolutely get killed there. What is this? The sheet is swaying slightly. A draft of air is coming near my feet. Alright, what's under the tarp? Different colored section of wall. And a secret passage, what do you know? Best part of games is when your stupid outfit choices carry over to the cutscenes. Agreed. Agreed. Okay. This is creepy. Okay, pictures of Emily everywhere? That's disturbing. Writing all over the walls.
Zach, it looks like George really had a thing for Emily.
That's an understatement. What in the hell? This wall is covered with Emily's pictures. I don't think Emily needs to see it. Oh, is there a draft? That's actually a good question. I'm not sure. Emily's name is on the bag. These must be items she used. George, you were definitely guilty. I think the scars are the same, but that one on his cheek will always look pretty prominent. There's a crack in the wall. We could take a peek through it. Alright, let's take a peek. What's in there? Shaft of light coming in there, and a record player, and a chair. Little table next to it. Is somebody in that chair? I think somebody's in that chair. I think we can push this out of the way. The chest looks small enough to move. Should we give it a push? That could be Emily. I hope it's not. Hello? Who's down here? Oh, hi, George's mom.
Meeting the mother is always a bad experience after killing the son.
The upside down peace sign.
It wasn't a reversed peace mark. It's a tree. Tree. Forrest Kaysen. He's the one. Emily.
Come to the theater. There the final curtain shall rise. Kaysen? He's the one that gave George the lockets? Could he be behind the Red Seed's killings? Let's see, Finkelroy, we have streamed Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth, which is half of a really amazing game and half of one that isn't so great. And Jacelin's Tavern, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, he's making the connections there. There's still a lot to not understand here, but it seems like Kaysen is connected to all this as well. Because we'd never seen Kaysen really interacting with George. But there's that picture of them together with George with the locket. So we know there's something going on here. Let's get a recap real quick.
During the investigation.
Welcome to Greenvale. Agent Francis York Morgan.
You're out of your mind. The goddess won't smile for you anymore, George. Emily. Which room is Emily in? That wasn't a reversed peace mark. Red tree. Zach, I need you to pray with me. Pray that things have not gone too far.
$1956. Taking a little trip back in time here, chat. To the night of the original Raincoat killings.
There! Over there!
And we're actually playing as the Raincoat Killer. I think this guy looks like that intentionally, I'm not sure though. I don't remember which way we need to go. Episode 6, Chapter 25. Alright, we need to go over that way. See if we can find our way over there. And the clock towers begin to chime. Let's see, let me catch up on chat. Finkelroy, I played the... I think I might be going the wrong way. I played the Steam version, but I applied some manual mods as well. So I'm not sure which one's fixed up, but you can make the Steam version work okay. Alright, where are we going here? We're on a timer here, so we gotta be quick. We have to get down to the community center before the clock strikes 13, just like Harry described it doing in 1956. So let's pick up the pace and let's get there. Also, check out the song in the background. It's Amazing Grace. The song in the background for the scene of the Raincoat Killer rampaging through town is Amazing Grace. What is your axe spark on the grass? Because video games. Because video games. Alright, that's 4. We gotta keep moving. There we go. We still got a ways to go. And you can die. Raincoat Killer. Will, this is your second time watching a stream, but it's still a trip. It never stops being a trip. This is like my 5th time playing the game. And every time it blows my mind a little bit. It does. There is no point when you're like, okay, this game is just completely chill now. Nothing about this game phases me. Nope. This should be the Dynasty Warriors section. That'd actually be pretty metal. If you were just fighting hordes and hordes of people. For no real reason. high iron content in the soil. There you go. Tiptoe through the tulips would be pretty creepy. That would give me goosebumps. But honestly, this is pretty creepy too. A scene of a raincoat killer cutting a bloody swath through an innocent town with amazing grace in the background and the film grain on the screen too. That is creepy stuff, man. That is creepy stuff. Also, we've got infinite stamina in this part, which is nice because that means we can just run forever. Alright, there's 8. We gotta go. We're getting there though. We're getting there. This is the right path. All the single ladies, that would be pretty surreal. Oh, they're at 9, come on! We're on the right track though. It'd be kind of funny if you had a heart attack because you didn't have infinite stamina, that'd be awkward. I think we might have made it. 12? Oh yeah, Singing in the Rain does remind me of that as well. Alright. Now we've got an actual time bar at the bottom of the screen. Oh jeez. Come on! We're so close! We can make it! It's right there! We can make it! Come on! That looked an awful lot like Kaysen. You even had the red, the red sapling, but this was 50 years ago, and Kaysen looks the exact same thing. How could he possibly look the same 50 years later? Oh jeez, the townsfolk! It's everybody from town!
Daddy, Mommy, and Grandpa. Everyone in town is acting strange.
It's okay.
Whoa! Oh shit! Oh, he stabbed him with scissors!
Zach, the situation has gone way out of control. We need to get inside the theater.
You want to save? Yes, I absolutely do.
Zach,
Gamer ranks, welcome in.
Controlled by an unknown force. Let's try not to hurt them if we can.
Now, let's not harm the townsfolk. They're innocent in this. They know not what they do. Alright, good. We got through without hurting them. Hi to you as well, Gamer Ranks. We're gonna finish it today. Today is the final stream. And we're back in the dream. Doing pretty okay on everything, so we don't need to sleep or anything. It's hard to beat Harvester. I think Harvester is definitely the craziest game I have to play. I don't know if I have anything to beat that, but this is still pretty weird. We're about to find out soon, I think, Marksman. It's the final stream. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. The game is absolutely nuts and you love it. I love it too. This game is just everything to me. There isn't anything else like it in the world, and that is always just a big thing for me. That there exist games out there that are just wholly unique. I love it! So good! Oh, please don't copyright strike me for that. That wasn't even on key. Alright, we'll make a save in here. We're shaved and pretty. And we're all loaded up on everything. I think we're good.
Open this door. There is no turning back. You still want to enter?
Oh man, Marksman, definitely check out the VOD of that. It is a trip. And yeah, the game's explicitly calling this out as the point of no return. But we can't stop here, we gotta keep going.
Very well then. Off you go, Mr. York.
That's GamerX, am I gonna play Arkham Knight? I am, I absolutely am. It's not gonna be immediately though, but we will get around to it eventually, I promise you.
And finally you arrive, York.
George is dead. You've got nowhere left to run.
George! Oh, right, George. He was a funny one. I gave him a toy locket, and he was so impressed, so moved. But he wasn't very intelligent. He was born in this town, you see, and it took him too long to discover the Red Seeds. Binding down people's rules is a sign of small-mindedness, and that was what George represented in life.
I'm taking Emily.
Oh, but I can't allow that now, can I? York, you left her to me, in my care. Remember, I told you to come with us, didn't I? Must remember that. But you didn't come. You chose your job over the woman that you love.
Casey, this chit-chat is over.
Over? Indeed it is. My fun with Emily ended just a moment ago.
What does that mean?
It was a fantastic moment.
What does that mean?
Like eating a full-course dinner that ends with the ultimate dessert. I fed her a fake story about my past, and she took in every word.
Cut out your nonsense. I told you, no more talk.
There you go, York. That's right. Feel the hate boiling from the bottom of your stomach. That's what makes little men create such great and amazing history. Just like tiny ants that make giant ant hills. You know, I just had dessert, and yet I'm already hungry again. No wonder why I keep failing at keeping a diet.
Kaysen, stop. The next one will pierce you between your eyes.
York.
Emily, it's me. I'm here. Don't worry. Everything will be fine now.
York? Is that you? Oh, thank God. York,
Emily, no. That isn't me.
York. York.
Oh, crap!
Emily!
What the hell?
It's okay, Emily. Hurry, come over here. We need to get you to the hospital.
I can't. I can't go to you. I've been soiled.
What?
No, that's not true. You have a heart that can't be soiled. No matter what happens to your body, you are still yourself.
York.
Oh, God!
Oh, didn't I tell you? Getting these saplings to sprout requires a certain technique. What do you think? Artistic, isn't it? It's like a surrealistic painting.
York, shoot me.
Emily?
Let me die. Please. York.
Zach. What should I do?
Flashback?
I'm sorry, my darling.
Wait, what? York's mom?
Let her go! Remove that sapling from her body, Kason.
Xander, it's too late. Once it's like this, I can't do anything to stop it.
Please, darling, shoot me. I'd rather die. If you love me, let me die.
At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist. Even if it means losing someone that you love. Yes, I couldn't do it. However, you can. When the time comes and you have to make that decision, make the right one.
Okay, Zach?
What?
Zach. 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 Morgan. Francis. Zach. Francis, Zach, Morgan. I saw you, Zach.
Scar on the forehead.
Zach! It's okay. I'm here. I'm with you. I'll be with you always. can get through this together. Who are you?
My name is York. Me and you. We'll always be together. Okay, Zach? I'm you, and you are me. Now, give me your hand.
What?
I remember. I traded places with York. York, the other me. My other personality.
Zach, please. Please shoot. Kill me.
York, what should I do? Tell me what to do, York. Zach, you have to decide for yourself what you must do. I'll be with you no matter what you decide. Don't worry.
We have to do it! We have to do it, Chet! We have to!
There are some things in this world that must be extracted, no matter what. Even if that means losing someone that you love. I can't do it. I can't kill Emily.
I'm sorry, Zach.
Stop. Emily!
Ladies and gentlemen, and now the grand finale.
Emily, what have you done?
Zach, I wasn't used as soil at all.
You're beautiful. The most beautiful person I've ever seen.
Thank you, Zach. I wanted to be with you.
What's happening now?
Emily, no. You aren't supposed to go over there. That's not the way. Come back, Emily.
York and Zach. Finally, I understand. You two really are best friends. I'm a little jealous.
Hey, stand up, Zach. It's up to you now. Emily, I finally got to meet you face to face. But you had to go with York, didn't you? He always gets the girl. He's a good guy. You see that too, right? He kept talking to me and ended up pulling me back out of that room. I'm sure he'll make you very happy.
Zack back! Who the hell are you two? How did you get out of the Red Room?
All right. What? Okay, now this is happening.
Zack, go back to the ring. What was that, Zack?
Oh, dodge! I've got the wrong gun out too, hang on. Get my magnum out. That should do some more damage.
It's showtime!
A little bit more. Not a lot, though. I think he is farting at me. I find that very rude. Ha! Dropped him like a bad habit. Oh, jeez! Get out of there!
You should have just stayed in there, Zack.
Ow. Dodge! 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 Reload! Dodge! Dodge! Dodge!
Zack, go back to the ring.
Dodge! Dodge! Get out of the way! Reload! Yeah, this does remind me a lot of the Clayface fight, too. It's not just you. Take him out! Uh-oh. He's coming! Ooh! We got the quick time event on that one, though. I don't think we can get him while he's down there, though, but we need to reload anyway. Yeah, this is one pinata I don't want to see the inside of either. I like that. It is kind of cute how he just flails around when he falls, though. But cute or not, we're taking him down. Alright, we almost got him. Oh, press the wrong button, shoot. Alright, let's heal up real quick. 3 farts in a row, triple fart combo. His deadliest move. Truly. Alright, let's heal up real quick. And... oh, we need to reload still, shoot.
It's showtime!
Dodge!
It's showtime!
Dodge! And we're gonna need to reload. I see ya! Got him! I think we got him. Uh-oh.
Could have stayed hidden in the White Room. Just like that senile old man. Humans are so foolish. So foolish. There's nothing to compare. With one whiff of that gas I made from the seeds, they'd happily kill each other. Even their neighbors, even the ones they love. Not much compared to the full effects of the seeds themselves, but I still got a really good laugh out of it. Anyway, I think we've had enough fun for today. And I really don't like having to exercise.
Oh, it's time to leave. The game decided it was enough color. No, we're doing with that now. Alright, so things have taken a turn.
How far you can run?
Oh god, we're on some stairs now. Don't know where we're going, but we gotta go. We gotta go! Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Oh, run faster! Run faster! Good dodge! Keep running! No, keep running!
You're an annoying little bug.
Oh, we got a good dodge. We got some more time to run now. This is why it's in Resident Evil 5. Oh, he's coming for us. No, keep running. Keep running, York. Oh, my thumb's getting tired. Come on. Come on, keep running.
You're an annoying little bug.
Keep going. Keeson looks like a garbage pail kid. I have no idea which one. He kind of does, though. I saw the Grimace joke earlier, too. That's another good one. Oh, we got the dodge. We're good.
You're an annoying little bug.
Oh, God, keep running. Keep running. Creepy. Come on, we're getting a lead on him. Oh, he's catching up. Keep running, Zach. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got hit by one of those. Come on, keep running. Oh, here he comes again. Yeah, he's a big boy now. Alright, we got both of the dodges. Got that one too, that'll give us a little breathing room. He's huge, Gamer Ranks. He is humongous now. How far down do these stairs go? Where the hell is the bottom?
I'll squash you like a frog.
This phase is way too long. This phase goes on for a long time. It's distance-based. This phase is entirely distance-based. You have to run a certain length down the stairs before this phase ends. So we just have to keep moving forward. It's not time-based. Was this monster in the beginning of the game too? No, this is the first time we're seeing him. Oh my god. Dodge! Come on! Oh, my hand is getting tired. Come on, use the other hand. Alright! Alright, we made it through that phase. Wait, we went down and we ended up in the bell tower? In Game Ranks, yes, he was always evil. We didn't know. See you in hell!
I will avenge your death. Just a moment longer. I'll buy you a new dress to make up for all the pain I've caused you. The dress you wore when you came to my hotel room didn't seem to fit you right.
Grunt! I was waiting for somebody to say that. I appreciate that it was you. Oh, he's very large.
Kaysen, I've been meaning to tell you this.
You're one crazy guy.
We'll work on the trash talk. We'll work on it. Is this DMC now? No, it's God of War. Alright, so... he's got that doll in his hand. Oh, shoot. Whoa! Oh, we gotta reload. Shoot. I didn't notice. Does that mean best pumper is Willie is evil? Of course not. Willie is best pumper as he couldn't possibly be evil. So this is what we gotta do. We gotta shoot the doll out of his hand. Which is not easy to do, let me tell you. And this is the one boss in the game where auto-lock does nothing. We gotta do this entirely manually. Oh, jeez! Oh, we gotta heal up. I got hit hard there. He's the secret post-last game boss. He's not. He's a good doggo. Alright, we got no reason to hold anything back, so we're gonna use our healing items here, but... we got what we got, and that's it. Come on. Uh-oh. Alright, come on. Careful. There we go. You can see he's got kind of a shitload of health. Do I have a good PC? Pretty good PC gamer ranks, I'd say. Pretty good. Uh-oh. Watch it. Dodge! There we go. Come on. Take the time to reload. We're doing some damage. What is the big fuss about the doll? I think that's where Kazan hides his true power. I think that's the trick, is Kazan appears to be human for so long because he hides his true power in that doll. That's my interpretation, at least. What graphics card do I have? I don't remember off the top of my head, but my graphics card isn't anything special, I'll tell you that much. It's not top of the line or anything. Come on. Alright, let's reload. It kind of does look like a big boy doll, doesn't it? I had a big boy bank as a kid, even though there aren't any big boys in the area. I must have got it on a road trip or something. There we go. He's so low, we can do this. We can do this. Instead of holding up the, he's holding up the plant. Come on. He's so low. Alright, watch out. Dodge, we're good. Reload. Come on, we can do this. One over here, we might get a better angle on it. Oh, like one hit left. Come on. Come on, let's end it. Uh-oh. Why isn't it over? Why isn't he dead? There we go. Is that it? No, one more. Wait, what's he doing? Jason? Jason, what are you doing? Why aren't you dead? What are you doing? Where'd it go? Where's the doll? Oh, we got a problem, chat. Chat, we got a problem here. Where'd weak point go? Oh, marksman. You notice his pocket's sticking out now. His front pocket wasn't doing that before, now it is. But I can't see anything inside that pocket. What do we do? Can't get a good angle on it. Oh, jeez! Ha! Here we go! Gulliver Strats, ladies and gentlemen!
What do you think you're doing?
Getting a better angle. Boom!
It's because you don't understand humans.
Cool guys don't look at explosions. Again, that fight was a way harder in the PC version. Everybody's back to normal. Killing Kaysen stopped the purple gas. Everybody's normal again. Oh, Avel, sorry, you've never seen this part? Oh, I like you. I like that. Yeah, it looks like they turned the difficulty down a bit in this version. That is way easier.
Emily, York tries not to show it, but he's pretty shy. Don't wait for him to propose. Just ask him to marry you.
Fuck your shit, Kaysen! And your stupid doll, too! I know that squeak! This game is goofy till the very end. Never stops being goofy. And the doll you rode in with. You want to save? Yes, please. Yes, please. You had to have that doll custom made, and that's why it's a good diss that we stop on it at the end. Let's get a recap.
Previously during the investigation, York, the other me, my other personality.
There are some things in this world that must be extracted, no matter.
York, I'm sorry,
Why can you cause me pain? A red tree!
York and Zach. Finally, I understand. You two really are best friends. I'm a little jealous.
I'm sure he'll make you very happy.
Oh, Emily. Episode 7, Chapter 26, The Epilogue. And Freya, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Are you leaving today?
Maybe.
Zach, that story I told you the other day, did you believe any of it?
The fact of the matter is that I couldn't save Emily. So it really doesn't matter whether I believed you or not.
I'm very sorry about her. There's something mysterious about that picture. There's a calming beauty to it, and yet it exudes sadness.
Harry, I have a few questions for you.
About what, Zach?
Your last name isn't really Stewart, is it?
Yeah, that is correct. It's really Woodman. Harry Woodman. George was my son.
Dun dun!
You were there in the White Room when I was there. Why?
The same reason as your father. Long, long ago, I too was unable to shoot my wife. What's worse is that I was also unable to kill myself. Which is why I lost both. The woman I loved and my son. My wife suffered from a mental illness, but I still loved her. I wanted to save George too, if I could. Everything was my fault. If only I had the courage to make the right decision, Emily and the other girls would not have died. But you have put an end to all of that.
I wonder if they are happy.
Zach, no need to worry about that. York will guide Emily and the other girls into the forest.
Malicor, welcome in. We're just in the epilogue now. All the reveals have happened. That Twin Peaks vibe, I love it. I live for it. We'll talk during the credits. I'll answer any questions you got. Emily?
Hey, Michael. Mind stopping the car for a moment?
Musketeer, welcome in as well.
Zach Morgan.
Everybody's calling him Zach now, you notice. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Husketeer. And that was Crap, welcome in too.
I heard you're leaving.
Uh-huh. That's right.
It's a shame about Emily, and the other girls too.
How are Isaac and Isaiah?
Oh, they're fine. They still don't think the girls are dead.
Give it to him yourself. He's right next to you.
Oh, okay. I understand. We'll do it for you.
Emily kind of told us to give this to you.
Emily said it's a present for Zach.
Thank you. Where did you get this?
Emily asked us to give it to you. See? She's over there.
There's another Zach there too. You're twins, just like us.
Emily couldn't give it to you herself. She said she's too embarrassed. So, she asked us to hand it to you.
Emily really likes you, Zach. She really likes you.
No, she doesn't. Not me. She really likes that guy York, the guy you see standing next to her. Anyways, you two. Be nice to the girls, okay? And they'll be nice to you.
We don't like girls.
Girls are boring.
You'll grow out of that.
Gotta love them. Just full of energy.
Emily, York. Sounds like you're both doing fine. I feel better about you two now. And hey, York. I figured out why George carried on his body all the way into the woods. It was for them. He wanted Isaac and Isaiah to find her.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, if you are finished, if you are, please, let us return to the car.
No need for that. You can go home. I want to take a look around more.
Very well, then. I'm sure Mr. Stewart will approve of that.
Ah, thank you, Michael.
We get one more in there. That old guy is the twins' father right there. He's the twins of the people that found the first body, too, and kicked everything off there. Oh, yeah, that is what I meant, Freya, but I understand Jenna meant as well. We're almost done. We're almost done. Let's save real quick, too. So many people did die, but we did stop the killer once and for all. We saved the town. So it's not a total loss. It wasn't a perfect win. They rarely are, but in the end, things turned out pretty okay. And now do the side quest. No! We're wrapping things up now. We did kill a lot of zombies. We'll talk about the zombies again in a second as well. I think there would have been a higher casualty rate with that draft. Call it a hunch. Call it a little bit of a hunch. And we're going very fast now.
York, can you hear me? I'm a little jealous. I'm all alone on this side now. But don't worry, York. I've had it easy for so long having you with me. I need to get used to being on my own.
Oh, poor Zach. No, there's no cops in this town? I mean, I think the assumption was always that there was other police officers that we didn't meet. I think there might have been some nameless NPCs wandering around the sheriff's office, too. But I don't know. We could technically go fishing right now, but we're not going to. We're just going to wrap things up. Go get the infinite rocket launcher. I don't even know if there are any side quests available at this point in the game. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we're going back to the motel. We're going back to the motel now. I suppose we did leave all of our stuff there. Alright, how do we want to get there? Alright, so there's the milk barn. If we turn left there, and then hang a right at the lake, I think that'll get us there. God, is there seriously a Sigourney quest right there? We might have to do the Sigourney quest. Possibly. Possibly. The true final boss is the old lady? Oh god. Are we still wondering if that's a thing? If only we could off-road all the way, that would be nice. That would save a lot of time. Mr. Mooncat, thank you for the follow. How are you doing this weekend, Mr. Mooncat? I apologize. I've been having trouble keeping up with chat because this is the end game right here. But I saw you in there. I hope you've been doing well. The Milk Barn sounds like a great name for a gentleman's club. It sounds like a name for a gentleman's club machine. I don't know if great's the word I'd use. I don't know for sure that great is the word I'd use. And you're right, Husketeer. We haven't ever done a Sigourney quest, so I suppose we could. Do people want to see a Sigourney quest? Do you want to see me do one more side quest, or do I go for the end game? Borisman says no, just go for the end game. What do you think, chat? What do you think? I'm asking you to vote right here. Give me your votes. What do you want to see? So there's a side quest in this game involving a strange old lady named Sigourney, and we can technically do one right now if we wanted to.
One more thing, York. I hope things are going well with Emily. You've always been horrible with women. I gave you tons of advice during your last relationship, and you ignored all of it. I'm sure Emily will take the lead. Just don't fight her. Let her steer you in the right direction.
Alright, I'm seeing chat wants me to do the side quest. Yeah, that would technically extend the stream there, Frez. So, alright, I'm seeing chat wants me to do the Sigourney quest. Alright. Alright, let's do the Sigourney quest then. Let's do it. Where is she? Sigourney, where are you at? Is she still over here? Check the map real quick. She might have moved too. No, she's still over here. Not getting that lucky. There she is. Alright, we're doing the side quest. Let me save over here too in case something goes horribly wrong. Because you never know. You never ever know. Alright, we're saved. Alright, where are you at, Sigourney? Let's do this thing. Hey, Sigourney. I have played Rule of Rose. I don't own my own copy, and they're very expensive, but I have played it. It's an interesting game. Not a good game, but an interesting game.
Hey, Sigourney.
I'm glad you're here. My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Could you explain what you're talking about?
What are you rambling on about? My pot's getting cold as we speak. Hurry! Hurry!
She certainly is pushy. York, how would you get out of this situation?
Quest 44, Cold Pot 1.
Now, get the car going. My house is over by the lake. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh god! It's a time trial. It's not a cold case, it's a cold pot. We gotta get Sigourney back to her house before the pot gets cold.
This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth.
I'm going!
Wait, my pot is going to get cold.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Hurry! Step on it!
I'm working on it!
You have to drive so safely. Can't you see my pot is getting cold? This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth.
I'm going!
At this rate, my pot is going to get cold.
I gotcha.
Why aren't we there yet? Could you step...
Wait, is this taking me to the hotel? Do I have the wrong marker? Oh, I am going the wrong way. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, I was going towards the wrong marker. That's going to cost me. So if anyone's seen Twin Peaks before, she's basically the deadly premonition version of the Log Lady is what she is.
This is not good. It's losing more and more of its warmth.
I'm going!
Wait, my pot is going to get cold.
No, don't worry, we'll get there.
Hurry! Step on it!
I'm going as fast as I can.
You have to drive so safely. Can't you see my pot is getting cold?
I'm not even
Why
remotely
aren't you
driving
there
safely.
yet? Could you step on it? If we go this slow, my pot is going to get cold. Why aren't we there yet? Could you step on it?
I'm going!
Slow, my pot is going to get cold.
I'm going, leave me alone! Alright, let me check the map real quick, see where we're going. Yeah, that pot is very inefficient at holding heat. I'm disappointed. Alright, so I just take the first left, and then turn left right up there. We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, we can do it. We can do this. Turn should be right about here. And then the drive should be right about here. And then we just need to go all the way down to the end. And there's her place. No! No, I missed it! Go, go, go!
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
I'm glad to hear that.
Don't get so excited, will you? Keep your voice down.
What, are you going to tell me a secret?
The pot knows everything. Hears all. If you can't find the person you are looking for, You need to look at things from a different angle. There is only one truth, but more than one is always visible. Like cooking a stew. Mix things in and wait for it to boil together. Just make sure it doesn't get burnt. And keep an eye on it. You have to gently mix it sometimes and wait until it's ready. Listen carefully. The best stew is a stew that is boiled slowly.
And we got the rolling Sigourney card.
Oh my! My pot is getting cold again! Did you have to talk so long? Oh!
Quest number 44, Cold Pot 1 completed. So that made sense. All of that made sense and none of it didn't. Oh, there's another shoe. There's another shoe, it's just sitting in the driveway. Oops. You want to get a comeback for that, Sigourney? Sigourney? I don't... It'll be out here when you remember. I'll just... Don't forget it. Might rain or something. This game is full of great advice, John. Good life lessons right there. Good life lessons. Oh my god. Throw it on the... No, that would be mean. We're not going to be mean to poor Sigourney. No. She's just really concerned about her pot that she walks around town with for some reason. I don't... This is a chamber pot. It's so rude. No. How could we? Also, how literally could we? She always carries it. She's literally never without that pot.
York. Oh, nothing.
Oh, now he's out of lines, too. More characters need to be called Sigourney. They do. It's an underused name. Byra's second pot, watch the fun begin. There's actually like 4 of those quests. It's really weird, and sometimes she spawns really far away from her house, and that makes the quest really hard. Like, holy shit, it's hard. She's actually got several places around town where you can find her, and some of them, that was actually the best location to find her, because it's right next to her house. But some of them are really far away, so we just got really lucky that time and got one of the easy ones. Oh, jeez. That's Sigourney. I know we've been talking about her in the game, we haven't actually had a chance to do her side quest. Those are the Sigourney quests I've been talking about. Yeah, Husketeer, they are brutal. They are brutal. I think you almost need to have the upgraded car to even be able to do it. It can be done, but it's real hard. Alright, let's get over to the hotel. And drive perfectly, which in this game, not easy. Not easy. The driving in this game is not spectacular. You do have to normally fuel up the car, but right now I think we're good. I think we can get back to the hotel without having to fuel up, so we should be fine. We gotta grab our stuff, check out, and leave town. Our job here is done. We gotta move on now. Nothing more for us here.
York, tonight I'm going to sleep like a baby. Zach, it's over. All finished. It's time for you to leave town. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Then this is goodbye, Zach. Thank you for everything. Good night, Zach. And sleep tight.
Bye, York. We're a good man.
Polly, what's that picture?
Oh, that. We took it when the clock tower was built.
50 years ago?
That's right. That's me in the middle. I was pretty popular back then. Men were always around me.
Kaysen.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Just sign here, please. Mr. Morgan? Mr. Morgan!
Oh, I'm sorry, Polly. I was just thinking of a friend. Someone who was with me for a long, long time.
He must have been a really good friend then. Otherwise, why else would you remember him at a time like this?
Indeed. We used to fight, but he really was a good person. He's gone now, though. Gone away to a place where we can't meet again.
I'm sorry to hear that, but if he's a friend of yours, I'm sure he's getting on just fine.
Thank you, Polly. You know what? I think so, too.
Hey, Broken Crow, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. You caught us just during the ending of the game, so if you don't want spoilers, I'll warn you off. Willie! Oh, poor Willie. Ladies and gentlemen, Deadly Premonition Origins. It has been my pleasure to present it to you. Machine, you made it! I hope you enjoyed watching it a second time, Machine. That was definitely weird. Now play it on hard! No! It's not actually that fun to play. It's fun to watch, so I hope you enjoyed it, but not actually that fun to play. So, we mentioned cutscenes before. Here's the thing. So, the director's cut of this game added in some cutscenes that sort of wrapped up York's story. But for the Origins version, they took those back out again, I think because they're non-canon now, because they didn't want to wrap up York's story now. And I think that's okay. They're good cutscenes, but I feel they're okay. And yes, John, once Deadly Premonition 2 comes out, we're playing it. We're playing it as close to day one as I can get in there. I promise you that. Hold me to that, chat. I'll do it. Broken Crow, thank you so much. You take care of yourself. I appreciate the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream, and we will see you around. Alpha, you gotta play this someday. It's easy to get on Switch, and I think the Switch is probably a good version to play as well. Oh, so? If anyone has any questions, as someone that has played this game far too much and has thought about this game far too much, please ask away. I will attempt to answer any questions you got. Can't stop being worried about that dog? Alright, here's the thing about Willie. If you remember when we were chasing after Willie, Kaysen said the thing about dogs is even if you betray them, they'll never stop caring about you. So that's the tragic thing about Willie, is Willie knew that Kaysen was a monster, but he still loved him and he still missed him after he was gone. Willie was the ultimate good dog. Always remember that. There is a car you can get that, I don't think it has infinite fuel, I think it has infinite durability, if I remember correctly. What it is, if you finish the quests at the junkyard, York gets his own car repaired. And it's indestructible, I believe. What was the White Room? The White Room was a place inside of York's own mind, inside of Zack's own mind, where he was basically trapped. The thing about Kaysen is his whole plan involves killing one person to create the red tree and driving the other one mad. Also, check out the names of the characters in the game. There's one character for every letter of the alphabet. Anna, Becky, Carol, Diane, Emily, Forrest, George, Harry, Isaac, Isaiah, Jim, Keith, Lily, Michael, Nick, Olivia, Polly, Quint, Richard, Sally, Thomas, Usha, Valentine, Willie, Xander, York, and Zach. Bet you didn't notice that, did ya? And 2 for I, but they're twins. So yeah, Kaysen's plan involves killing one person and driving the other person to suicide or madness. And so that seeing everything that happened should have destroyed Zach's mind. But instead, he created York as a defense mechanism and trapped himself in the White Room to protect himself. Whereas York became the dominant personality while he stayed safe in there until it was time for him to come out again and fulfill his destiny. How is someone who has serious mental issues welcome to the FBI? Alright, that I can't answer Evil's there. He is pretty goofy though. Dark Detective 2 coming out this year, Shadow Lion. I'm excited about that as well. I am excited about that. Yeah, did Zach just have a Z name? Yeah, York and Zach, the Y and Z right there. I love that. Scandinavia represent. Do we know who the original Raincoat Killer was? Yes, the original Raincoat Killer was Harry's father, George's grandfather, oddly enough. And he died at the end of the rampage in town. So whenever we were York, everyone saw Zach. Here's the interesting thing about that. If you notice, the first time York met a bunch of characters in the game, they mentioned that he had a scary-looking scar. But York didn't have a scary-looking scar. He had the mark on his cheek, but otherwise he just had that bold line on his scalp where there was a scar, but it looked like it healed. But Zach did have a scary-looking scar on his forehead that he got from when he met Kaysen as a child. So does that mean that everyone was seeing the scar Zach had? Did everyone see Zach all along, even though York was the one talking? That'll keep you up tonight. And yes, Jenna, we did finally get an answer for Zach. I promised you we'd get that. York had the scar on his cheek, but it wasn't like a big impressive scar, you know? It was just a little mark. But Zach had that big gnarly scar on his scalp. The game made you want therapy? Always go for the urge if you feel like you need it, follow. It's not a bad thing. Husketeer, you're gonna think about it all day? I don't feel sorry. Pretty dramatic song to end. Kaysen? We don't know what Kaysen was, but Kaysen wasn't human. Swery in interviews describes Kaysen as an agent of the Red Tree, but he definitely was supernatural and he definitely wasn't human. Husketeer, those emotes, oh my god. Those emotes are amazing. The Red Tree was some sort of supernatural evil force. We don't know much about that either, but we know that the seeds, the red seeds, cause people to go mad with violence. What was the connection between the red trees and Kaysen? We don't know, actually. We don't know. What happened to the red trees at the graveyard? If you go back to the graveyard, they're all dead. So they die there. After Kaysen died, all the red trees and the seeds are gone. What was with the army and the clock tower? Somehow Kaysen was working with the military as using the red seeds as an experiment. It was a psyops thing. They don't really go into that much, but that's the thing that happened. I appreciate the thank you for playing as well. The zombies. Yes, I want to talk about the zombies as well, because the zombies, they're kind of non-canon despite being in the game for the whole game. Stuart, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, jeez. Thank you for playing so I don't have to. My pleasure, Shenanigan. This isn't actually a great game to play. It's not super duper fun or anything. It's just so weird. I like showing it off there. So real quick, let us talk about the zombies, the things I called zombies. So here's the thing. So they don't get explained in the game, but in a radio interview that Swery, the director of this game, did, he said that the zombies, which he calls shadows, he said they're meant to represent the guilt that Agent York feels over not having saved any of the victims of the Red Seeds killer. Because you remember, this wasn't the first time he's been chasing the killer. He's been chasing the Red Seeds killer all over the country. And there was more than half a dozen different towns he's investigated and been chasing them. So there's been a lot of people that have been killed by this mysterious serial killer he was chasing around, which now we know wasn't a single killer, it was several killers being co-opted by Kaysen. So they're not supposed to be a real thing. You're not actually running through hallways shooting zombies. It's York by himself struggling with the guilt of all the deaths that he hasn't been able to prevent and trying to force himself to move forward. And he said, in his head, if you get killed by the shadows, then that just means that York loses his nerve and is never able to successfully solve the case. That's the way he sees it in his head anyway. It's a bit of a reach, but here's the thing. The director didn't want the shadows in the game in the first place. They weren't in his original design document. What we're told is that basically he wanted to have a game with no combat whatsoever. And the producers of the game said, no, people won't buy the game unless there's combat in it. You have to put combat in it. So, if the shadows sound like they were kind of shoehorned in, they were. They were studio demand. So unfortunately, that's what it is. I wish they weren't in the game at all, but they are, and that's the best explanation we got. Emily did see them too. I don't know how to explain that. Believe me, I've tried to, but that one just doesn't work great. Let's see. So Jenna, does the red tree actually influence all of this, or was that what Kaysen was using it for? Yes. Kaysen's whole motive basically was to create more red trees by using that horrible ritual where he plants them in someone, and then uses despair and pain to grow them. So that was his thing, is using the red trees to keep this cycle of serial killers and despair and growing new red trees going. There's so much we don't know, but honestly, I feel like it's better that way. I feel like a lot of horror, especially like cosmic horror, involves not ever knowing all the answers. And Kaysen is an unknowable, inhuman evil, and I'm pretty okay with that. There's a little bit more I'd like to know, but I think overall it's a good thing they didn't try to explain too much there. No, Thomas was always human. See, here's an interesting thing I love about this game. Hey Phantom, welcome in. So the interesting thing is there's 3 people involved in the killings here, and the game treats them at different levels of involvement. So first of all, you've got Thomas. And the way they treat Thomas is treated like a victim in the game, because Thomas was manipulated, and Thomas was used, and it wasn't really fair to him. Also, Thomas didn't kill anybody. I need to stress this. Thomas didn't actually kill anybody. All of the killings were done by George. Certainly, Thomas didn't try to stop him, and Thomas helped in some ways, but he didn't actually pull the trigger on anybody. And so at the end, we see Thomas, along with the other goddesses of the forest, which is the game's way of saying, we understand that in many ways he was a victim of the situation as well, and he deserves absolution for what he's done. So that's level 1. Level 2, you've got George. Now, George, of course, has a tragic past as well. He's a victim of horrific abuse. However, George is the one that murdered everybody, and probably more important for that, George never repented for his crimes. George never really truly felt bad for what he did. George was all about gaining that power and that immortality and doing whatever it took to get it till the very end. And so the game doesn't try to absolve George. George was a bad guy. George needed to be stopped, which we did. And then you've got Kaysen. There is nothing remotely tragic about Kaysen. Kaysen is literally an inhuman monster. And all that he needs to be is absolutely destroyed. And that's what happens to him. I like that a lot. I like that. Let's see. I saw some people saying they wish there was DLC. Me too. But we're getting Deadly Premonition 2 this year at least. So hopefully that'll be good. Let's see. Let me keep catching up on chat here. Yeah, the red tree was just a supernatural tree and Kaysen was using it to do what he wanted. There's some sort of connection between him and the red trees. Like I said, Swery in an interview describes Kaysen as an agent of the red trees, but we don't totally know what the connection is. It's the way he says agent makes it sound like Kaysen is doing the bidding of the red trees, but I don't know fully. Was Zack's father an FBI agent too? Who is after Kaysen? Zack's father was an FBI agent. I don't know that anyone was ever chasing Kaysen though. I think York might have been the first one to discover that Kaysen was behind things. But yeah, we don't know how Zack's father got tangled up with Kaysen either. That's a mystery as well, we don't know. George's outfit was pretty metal though, John. So why was Thomas wearing the female dresses? Thomas never actually identifies what he is in the game. We don't know if he's a cross-dresser, we don't know if he's transgender, we don't know. He never explicitly identifies himself in the game. But we do know that Thomas was in love with George, and that was how George was able to manipulate him by manipulating his feelings, which is part of the tragedy of Thomas's story. And I think the game overall handled Thomas pretty well. I think that's something that is not handled very well by a lot of Japanese games in particular. But if you notice in the game, the only person that implies even that Thomas was weird or unnatural for wearing a dress was George himself, who was a giant bastard. Everybody else continued treating him like the friend that they knew him as right up until the very end. I love that. I love that so much. It was very strongly influenced by Twin Peaks Devil's Lair. Had to have a supernatural element that could not be held up to justice. I like the way you put that. I like the way you put that a lot. But I still feel like it kind of was its own thing, for as much as it did borrow from Twin Peaks, and oh my god did it borrow so much, I still think it managed to get its own vibe in there, which I like. I think the trees themselves were evil, Jenna. That's what I believe. I think the trees were evil, I think the seeds were evil, I think Kaysen was somehow a spawn of the evil trees as well. Yeah, Kaysen hadn't aged a day between 1956 and when the game took place, which is 1995, I believe. So he definitely didn't age either. There was the thing. Did you notice or realize anything new in this playthrough? Yes. Every time I've played through this, I've noticed things more. In particular, if any of you decides to play this again or watch the playthrough again, watch George. Watch George in all of the cutscenes. And you'll notice that George is acting strangely the whole game. And he does so many things that you're like, oh my god, he knows that York's onto him and he's reacting to that. And you don't notice it at all the first time through. You don't really chalk it up, but it's so cool. It really is a joyous thing to watch on the second time through. Let's see. I wonder how old Kaysen is? Man, I want to know that too. I want to know more about Kaysen, but I still think it's good they didn't try to answer. There is that 2DV story, but if that was trying to propagate their own race, it's a race that destroys us, so I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of it. Luna Noir, welcome in. You caught us right at the end of the stream, I think. We just beat Deadly Premonition. We're just chatting at this point. The Japanese frog demon, he did kind of have that look, with a Super Saiyan hair, too. Did somebody really act strangely in this game? Everyone is strange. There's degrees. There's degrees of strange, though. Sorry, Luna, but I'm glad we got to see you, at least. I hope you're doing well this weekend. Oh, jeez. Well, no, Kaysen wasn't actually related to anybody. There was the original Raincoat Killer was Harry's dad, and then there was Harry, the guy in the wheelchair, and then his son was George as well. But no, Kaysen wasn't even human, so he didn't have any relation to anybody in town. He was just somebody that wandered around, spreading the seeds. Because you remember, he mentioned that he was a traveling tree salesman. That explains how the red seed killings happened all over the country, because he was the one traveling, setting it up. Let's see, Machine, you're off to attempt some sleep? Alright, you take care of yourself, Machine. Thank you for stopping by. But the next game, in case anyone's curious, is going to be Boktai 2 Solar Boy Django for Game Boy Advance. We're going to be starting that tomorrow, if anyone's interested in that. George would have grown up rich, but for some reason he was estranged from his father. We didn't know about that. And Thomas was the deputy at the police station. Let's see, why did Harry murder the mask? Because Harry was affected by the gas in the original Raincoat Killer point in 1956. And because of that, he was especially vulnerable to the gas. So he was worried that if the gas came out as it did during a rain, he would have been affected by the gas again. So he wore the gas mask at all times to make sure that it never affected him. But once we killed Kaysen, the gas all disappeared as well, so he was able to take it off. Let's see, Kaysen didn't kill anyone, but he got people to kill? I think so, Jenna. I think the only people that Kaysen killed directly were the people he planted the red seed in to grow the new trees. York's mother, Harry's wife, Emily. Those are the only people I think Kaysen killed directly. Everyone else, it was him just recruiting new agents with the seeds. Is Boktai unchained or chained? Wait, what? Not Monday stream. Tomorrow's going to be our Sunday stream, right? Or do I have my days wrong? Yeah, no, it's going to be our Sunday stream there. Oh, very cool, Luna Noir. Good luck with that. I will have to check that out if I can. And I'm glad to see you're doing better as well, Luna Noir. Oh, yeah, right, Django Unchained. I should have realized that, Shannon, because they actually make the reference to the Django movies in Boktai, in the fact that Django's dragging the coffin behind him for boss battles, too. So I hope everyone really enjoyed this game. Like I said, this is one of my favorite games of all time. For all of its flaws, I love this goofy, weird, very unique and wonderful little game right there. How did Harry know that line that Zach's father said? I think part of the thing that Harry did with his wealth is he did a lot of research. How he would have known exactly what happened in that room, I don't know, but I think that line becomes a recurring theme with all the people that encounter Kaysen. But how did he know that exact wording? It seems like a hell of a coincidence. Yeah, it throws me off too, Finkelroy. It took me a long time to get used to calling it like that too, but I get you. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this game. If you didn't enjoy it, I hope it wasn't torture or anything. But either way, tomorrow, we're going to be streaming at the same time as today. We're going to be starting a new game, Boktai 2 for Game Boy Advance, which is also a very unique game. And that one is produced by Hideo Kojima of Metal Gear Solid fame, so I hope you'll join us for that as well. It has been a joy bringing this all to you, so thank you for that. But we've got one last thing that we need to do before we wrap up tonight. I hope you'll join me for it, if you've got a moment to spare. We're going to go see who all is online right now, so we can go find somebody cool to hang out with. Make sure to hit follow in chat if you haven't already, so you'll get notified when I go live next. While I'm looking to see who's live, Rin has thrown some links in chat that may interest you. Avil's Lair, thank you for the 200 bits. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you to throw my way, and the support helps a lot. Thank you for that. So make sure, if you haven't seen them already, check out those links in chat. I got a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. Got a link to my YouTube if you want to see the rest of this game, if you missed any of it, or if you want to check out any of the games I've played in the past. And got a link to my Discord if you would like to hang out with us in Discord. Feel free to jump in there. And where are we gonna go today? Not a lot of people streaming right now. That is unusual. I wonder where everybody is. Let's see. Where do we want to go then? Where do we want to go? Let's go check out somebody new. Let's go raid someone I don't think we've ever actually raided before. May as well check out somebody new. It was certainly interesting. It was. I think so, Shadowline. That one's a bit of a mystery, but I think everyone did see us as Zack, which is very weird. False. Alright, so how about you join me, chat? Meeting somebody new, saying hi to somebody new. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go raid Barnyard Mage. He is a retro streamer, plays a lot of very old stuff, plays some cool stuff too. And today, he is playing Metal Gear Solid 3 on extreme difficulty, which I've never actually finished that one. So why don't you join us over there? Say hi to Barnyard Mage, throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But if you got other things to do, I will say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Take care till then.